With all that heavy, wet snow, it can make for a real mess around the tri-state area, as all of us know. We have Alfonso Quiroz live on the line from Con Edison with us this morning. Good morning, Alfonso.
Good morning, Kirsten. How are you?
I'm terrific, thanks. How are you doing? And how's Con Ed doing?
Well, the system seems to be holding up. Last night there were about 14, almost 2,000 outages throughout our system, but most of them have been back up, and right now we're looking at about 500 customers who are out throughout New York City. Those
are incredible numbers, and I know that you guys were gearing up for things that could have been far worse, especially in the northern suburbs.
Well, that's exactly right. What we did is that we augmented all of our staffing levels. We asked crews who were coming in for the day crew to stay for the night crew, and we were just really prepared for the storm.
Now, I know you've also had some scattered stuff going on. As I was coming out of my town this morning in Mount Kisco, I saw a whole bunch of the trucks lined up. I think you had a transformer fire up there. What sorts of things do you end up dealing with in snowstorms like this?
When a snowstorm hits us, it hits us in two ways. It hits our territory that has overhead lines, the way it is in Westchester and Staten Island. So when the snow comes down, it oftentimes will weigh on the branches. The branches will tip a tree over onto our overhead lines, which cause power outages. It also affects us with our underground system, like the way it is in Manhattan. A lot of times the salt that's on the street will run into our system, and it will aggravate the wires and the pipes that are in the ground, which can cause a manhole fire, and that can cause an outage.
So with the wind coming up this afternoon, I know that's sort of the next part of the story here. Are you at all concerned that we could end up seeing line damage a little bit later in the day, especially in parts where that snow has really clumped onto lines and tree branches?
Yes, a lot of times right now people will be getting up, they'll notice that their power isn't working, and we'll see a spike in numbers. Also, sometimes in order to make repairs to a specific line, we have to take other customers out in order to make those repairs. So that there's still a chance for customers to be out now, and if they do have any problems with their power, they should call us immediately at 1-800-75-CON-ED.
All right, Alfonso Quiroz from Con Edison, thanks so much for joining us live this morning. We're going to check in with you a little bit later on in the show, too, to keep folks updated as they wake up this morning. All right, terrific. Thanks so much.